Tracey and Violet from Nova Scotia living. And we're like a sack of potatoes. We slept in. Well, actually, Violet didn't, but I did. It's 20 to 7 in the morning. I had my alarm set for 5:15. I woke up at 5:15, but I was so tired and so zonked and so sore. I was like, I'll wait for my 6:15 because I have 2 alarms set. 6:15 I'll get up. I'll get up at 6:15, sure. 6:15 rolled around. I'm snuggled under a big blanket. My husband's next to me. He's in dreamland, but so cozy. Usually I can't stand getting warm when I'm sleeping. Like, I'd like a freezing cold room with a giant fan. I like being cozy under a blanket, but I was like, oh, I'll hit snooze just a couple more times. Just a couple more times. 6:30 hits. I get up. But yesterday's video was so long, it took forever to export on the computer. I sat at the computer desk to get it to upload, so it's uploading now. It should be up in a couple hours, hopefully. And Violet's like giving me the stink eye. She wants to go out, so I'm going to take her for a real quick out for a pee, but I'll take her for a proper walk after. But I think she needs to do her business. So the fire's going. I put some turkey bone broth on yesterday. That's been going all night. I know. Stop yelling at me. I hear ya. We're going. Sheesh. All right. I need to take her out. Then I need to come in directly and wake up my children for school. It's Friday. It's going to be a busy day, guys. It's going to be a busy day. All right, guys. It's 6:56. I'm going up to get the kids. We went for a walk. Violet's having her brekkie. Good morning, Violet. Haven't even checked that broth or like stock, but yeah, there's still lots of liquid in there. Don't need to add any fire to it because the drafts are shut and I can still see logs piled on top of one another. It's nice and cozy in there. But oh, let's go. Well, I just got done helping Maze get dressed for the day. Violet, get in here. Get in here. For heaven's sakes. I forgot. I had packed lunches last night, but Misha's, I was going to heat up a can of soup this morning to put in because she has kind of a sore mouth a little bit. I sent them out for the bus. I'm like, for freak's sakes. To myself. Oh, hold on to her. Just a minute. Oh, here comes the bus. Bring Violet over here. She's over there running around. Have a good day at school, you guys. Love ya. Thank you, Zoe. Have a good day, hon. Love ya.
Might get here before I arrive at the house.
Okay, have a good day. And Misha's waving at me. Oh. Bus driver's waving at me. Messiah. There. All right. I can already smell my coffee and I haven't even made it yet. Oh, Violet, you're twisting me. I gotta get your leash off my hand. And then you can run wild. Yeah, you're ready to go in too. I still need to make another trip to town this morning and drop Evie off at daycare. I might stop and get a case of, like, I don't want to say pop, but like either Diet Coke pop or sugar-free pop or something, because Mazai's having 3 friends stay overnight tonight. And then like Maze and Misha will kind of be left out, so I'll give them a little bit of a treat and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. All right, well, I started picking away at Misha and Maze's room. Come on, Violet. I'm not going for a walk. We're going for a drive. You're fine once you get in the van, which... Oh. Come on, you wiener. Look at this. Look. Come on. Mally's coming too. Jeepers. Oh, just a minute. Say hi, Evie. Where are you going?
School.
School. Where are we, though?
Go get some
Timbits.
Timbits, yeah, we're at Tim Hortons drive-thru. I'm getting myself a mother flippin' coffee, I can tell you that much. I haven't had one today. Mally's here. She's gonna get her usual. And then I'm gonna pop into the stores for a second while they have a munch, after I have a snort, of course. And then we'll go drop Evie off. All right, I'm at the Big W. I'm just popping in here for a quick second. Okay guys, now I'm at the superstore and I'm holding myself in check. Don't go crazy and buy a bunch of 50% off stuff. I am gonna see if there's a 50% off cake here so the kids can sing happy birthday to Messiah, maybe. I'll be back. All right, Tracey's taxi service, final destination.
Look at me.
That's you. Oh, you're so handsome.
Yeah.
There's Evie's little photo at his daycare. Cute. Those stairs. Oh. So he's dropped off. Now I just need to, well, that wasn't my final destination. Now I need to drop Mally. Then I'm going home. Heck yes. All right, friends. Well, it's 9:30. I'll show you what I got at Superstore. So I got Doritos, zesty cheese, and nacho cheese. I was going to get the Cool Ranch, but they didn't have any, so whatever. For the kids tonight, of course, I wasn't going to get all this stuff, but I didn't get any meat and vegetables that were 50% off, but I seen these chocolate chip muffins. I'm going to have a house full of kids tonight, so there's a quick snack if they want it, or tomorrow breakfast, or whatever. 2 things of chocolate chip muffins. Same with the banana bread. Already sliced up. Be good. It's due the 24th, like they're fine. This is due the 22nd today, but I mean, it's fine. I got 2 things of Cajun sandwich turkey, seasoned turkey, and another thing of Parmesan cheese. And I did get a cake 50% off. It's just a little one, but it's enough for the kids tonight because there's still leftover cake from yesterday. I also got a Spider-Man poster for Misha and Maze's room and a Minecraft one. All right, friends, I haven't checked in quite some time. The kids will be home soon, but I have been busy working my tail off. I was so busy I couldn't even bring you guys along. But I should have took before pictures, but here was all full of stuff that had to go to the attic. Christmas stuff, believe it or not, but it's gone. Except for this box. This is Christmas books, and I'm not lugging that sucker. That's a table that's from Misha and Maze's room that's not needed anymore. Oh, I did Messiah's room the other day, so it wasn't too bad, but she's having 3 friends over. I changed the bedding. Just made sure there was nothing on the floor. Everything like that. She got 2 posters yesterday, if you've seen that video, for her birthday. I hung them up for her. And there. So, yeah. Anyway, so her room is done. I don't have to worry about, that's the computer. I did not do that area. So don't look there, please. Don't look there. And out here, this is Misha and Maze's room. That's the upstairs bathroom. I did the toilet and the sink and stuff. I still have my Christmas shower curtain. But, yeah, this is like, I didn't really have to do much here, but it's just an old-fashioned built-in kind of thing. But this is Misha and Maze's room. It was just rearranged the other day. The bed used to be over there. This is what I'm saying. It's not very feng shui because it's, I don't know all about feng shui, but it's out. It gets on my nerves, but this is how they want it, so we're going to leave it. I hooked up their TV. They just have a DVD player, but this is a poster I hung up, and this is a poster I hung up. So I just swept the floor and wiped the baseboard and brought down Violet's bed's under there. We pull it out when it's bedtime. But I hung up these lights because Misha and Maze, I wanted them to have something special for today because Messiah's having friends over and Mally's going for a sleepover. And they have a big, oh, you can't see, a big long closet. That's a sticker stuck to the floor. But it's a big long closet. So there's that. their room. And if you see in the kitchen that hole that's above my wood stove, that's where it is. So heat comes up. Oh, and I put batteries in there. Little lights they have around here. Change their bedding. Oh, a lot of work. Doesn't seem like that much, but believe me, it is. And then Mally's room. I hung up a few posters. And I just vacuumed her floor mat. This is the typewriter my dad got her at Frenchie's the other day. But yeah, I hung up her posters. She got this for Christmas, a My Hero Academia one. I hung that. And I gave her a Bob Ross one because she likes Bob Ross. So yeah, this is some of her paintings. She has a whole bunch, but she loves anime stuff. So anyways, the kids all have clean rooms. Hip hip hooray. I thought I better get... Well, I'm actually going to take pictures so I can show their butts what a clean room looks like. Oh, and I also swept like the stairs going downstairs and stuff. So yeah, I plan on working with food today. I do. I just haven't done it yet. One in the fridge, hon. Alright guys, I told you I'm going to do stuff with food. I'm going to put all these cabbage rolls into all of these containers. Ready for the freezer. Alright, there we have it. Some of them have 3, because that's a big kahuna, that one. But some of them have 3 when they're smaller rolls. And a lot of the sauce stayed in there because that's not really keto friendly. A little bit is okay, but not a lot. But I'm not going to put any more sauce on here. And I'm just going to put the lids on and put them in the deep freezer. Hip hip hooray. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20 meals. 10 for me, 10 for my husband. If he'll eat that many, I don't know. But 10 meals. Hip hip hooray. Alright, they're all in there, covered up. I'm going to put... I wouldn't put these right in the freezer. I'm going to put them in a freezer bag, just for extra safety. Alright, I got 6 in each bag, and I left 2 out. Well, they didn't fit in the bag, so I guess I'll be having one for supper, but that's okay. I look forward to trying them. I've never made them this way before, so yeah. But it's everything that I like, and it's all mashed together, wrapped up in cabbage. So what's not to like, right? So this is going to go in the downstairs freezer because I got room down there, and I got to start working on something else. Hush. All right, guys, I'm sorry I haven't checked in quite some time. Violet, stay here, please. Jeepers creepers, it's been a circus. Maziah's 3 friends are here. She's having 3 friends over. I forget if I told you this in this video or yesterday. And I was on the horn for a good couple of hours, so I started making stuff. Let me turn you around. All right, jeepers creepers. Mally's going to a sleepover. Skedaddle. All right, I steamed a whole bunch of broccoli. I'll show you the baggage over there, but this is a big bowl. There's some there. That's the pots I was using. I forget how many eggs I cracked. But this is a mixture of that pork I did not yesterday, the day before. Some spinach. A bag of that broccoli, zucchini, and kale, riced, frozen stuff. And some Lowry seasoning salt. And eggs and heavy cream. Put some cheese in it too. I don't know what I'm making, but I'm just putting stuff in it. Just a minute. My table is a mess, but broccoli. Oh, you can't see, but whole bunch. Then there's what I put in the egg mixture. There's some spinach, and that was some spinach. These are 2 things I'm putting in the fridge. Misha was just cutting up. That's a little bit of broccoli she wanted to have. She's going to come get it because she's not wasting it. Oh, I got to get the popcorn out of the microwave. Maziah got a bag of popcorn, or a box of microwave popcorn for Christmas. And I just popped this one, popping this one. I said, girls, you're going to have pizza and garlic fingers here shortly. My husband went into town. I forget if I told you. Went into town. He's dropping Mally off to her sleepover. We'll come down and get it. Let me turn you around. We'll go poop then. He's announcing, I need to poop. He's dropping Mally off. Ooh. We got a gift certificate from Pizza Delight. I forget if I said this. Please disregard if I did. A Pizza Delight gift card for Christmas from my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. Maze, hush. Jeepers, everybody is talking to me constantly. So that's what we're using. I got a party pizza, half Hawaiian, half meat pizza, and I got a party pizza size of garlic fingers. Maziah loves garlic fingers. And actually, I was going to have a cabbage roll for supper, but Pizza Delight has cauliflower crust pizza. It's expensive though. For like a 10-inch, it's like $20, but my husband and I are going to try it just to see what it's like. We'll have some of that broccoli that I steamed to go along with it, and that's going to be our supper. I'll have those cabbage rolls tomorrow. But the rest of that broccoli, I'm thinking I have steak cooked up. Mally had a little bit cut up in strips like this, one she didn't eat. I'm not making beef and broccoli, but I'm going to mix it with broccoli, throw some cheese on it, and call it a day, and that'll be a meal too. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. It's not very creative, but that way I can get it in the freezer because I have a lot of stuff to cook still. I don't know if I'll cook it tonight, so it's not going to be one of those long videos like I did yesterday and the day before. Oh, Maze is hooting. So that's what's going on. So I'm going to clear this table. The dishwasher's full of clean, hot dishes. So I'm waiting for that to cool down so I can clear that out, load up the few dishes, well, the pots that I used, and get those going. And then, I don't think I have any paper plates, otherwise I'd use those tonight for the pizza. Oh well, I'll make do. I'll see what I can find. I'll be back. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is start packing some of this stuff up so I can get them washed. This is that egg, pork, spinach,
Mom, is that
riced veggie concoction. No.
This is yours.
That's Misha's, I think. Mine's over there. Anyways, there's liquid in here. I'm gonna try not to put the liquid in there. And I'm gonna put them in these little ones. And that would be like a meal in itself for me anyways. And then I have, I think 4 bags of these zucchini noodles. I'm gonna put with something else. Then I'm gonna start working with that broccoli. So let me get these loaded up as best as I can, and I'll be back. All right, that didn't make as much as I thought, but that is certainly a meal full. Yeah. And it's loaded with meat and vegetables and egg and keto goodness. You better not. I told him not to sneeze on this. So what I'm going to do next is dig out these. I'm going to, okay, shush, both of you. All 3 of you. Violet's over there too. I just took this in from the porch. I think this is the chicken I did. Not yesterday, the day before. The big chicken breast I oven roasted. I'm going to put some of these zoodles underneath of one of these and pour salsa on it and freeze it. And fingers crossed, when I heat it up, I'll just drain off the liquid from the zucchini noodles and it's good. That's what I'm going to try. Alright, I decided to use these containers because there's 2 compartments. I put the zoodles over here because when they do cook, water is going to release. It'll be easier to drain. And I'm using up some of that broccoli. I still got broccoli over there. And I'm going to try to squish a chicken breast on it and cover it in salsa. Or put some salsa on it. But doesn't that look pretty? Boy, oh boy. She's over there eating my broccoli.
I took like this bigger one, and I almost finished it.
So yeah, there we go. All right, I'm getting it done. Those are big suckers, those chicken breasts. I had to shave off the bump, and I put the meat like on the side. It's just the lids won't fit on them. So I'm using up the leftover salsa from yesterday's taco salad, and I have another jar if I need to open it. And I'm shy 1 chicken breast, but that's okay. This is still good. So anyways, let me get this loaded up. All right, there they are. I put about 2 tablespoons each, and I use the medium. Hopefully I use the medium. I wanted the spicier the better, yeah. On the jar, it said 4 tablespoons is 5 grams of carbs, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Now the real test will be if I can get these lids on. Misha's looking for a tongue twister she made up today. It's in her book bag, apparently.
No, it isn't.
It's not there? You forgot it? Well, it's not the end of the world.
I put it in here.
Okay. Alright, for that odd one out, I just threw some cheese on top of the broccoli, and I'm going to call it a day. I got the lids to fit. I had to use some elbow grease, but I got them to fit, so that's good. Alright friends, I got that stuff in the deep freezer.
It tastes weird.
This is a cauliflower crust pizza. My husband and I are going to split.
So thin.
Never tried it before. It's really thin. But I bet you it's going to be good. Here's the garlic fingers. Melly was still in the car when they picked him up, so she had to have a little nibble. And half Hawaiian pizza and half meat pizza. So, and I picked this up this morning too when I went to the grocery store. That just keeps the top of the box from hitting the pizza.
I know. I didn't realize that it was half.
Yeah. I got 2 iced teas, Lipton iced teas. This one's peach, and this one is mango passion fruit, because it is a party. So, I'm going to eat this in a little bit.
That tastes so good.
I just need to get plates out, and then they can come down and eat. And yeah, we'll be good. be famous. Come here. They're putting beards on their face with
I did
markers.
that earlier.
Did you?
I was even sad. I put some tears.
Oh, did you?
So wait, do you like see blue here?
Maybe a little bit.
That's why.
That's why.
It's
Yeah.
like after the airbrush markers, you know those?
Yeah.
They wash up very easily.
Oh, well, that's
Very
good.
quick.
I'll get the cake ready and you guys come down and have a seat.
Next time there's mustache dye, I'm using those.
Yeah.
It took
Oh,
me-
there they are.
It took me years to grow this beard, Mom.
Oh, Mazaya.
I'm like
Asia.
dad
Kinsey. Oh, Madeline, look at them.
now.
I'm at a house of old men. You guys are old men. Violet's getting jealous. Get down. Oh. Yes, doesn't this cake look nice? It's really nice. I hate to even put candles in it, but it's perfect. Perfect size and everything. But I'm going to put 11 candles in it. The girls are trying to settle down out there at the table. Whether they will or not, I haven't the foggiest, but we'll see.
This poisonous? No. I have lipstick. Me too. I should do. I grew lipstick out of my nose.
I want to sit here because I'm the queen.
I'm sitting beside the hottest babe.
Okay, welcome to the meet. Okay,
Hottest
welcome.
chick.
Welcome to the
Success Club where Dad and Mom always
Hey,
hang
Hottie.
with their friends and family, and we
I'm
talk
not
about
that
serious
smart.
stuff. We talk
Why
about
would you
Pringles.
hit me? Okay, wait.
Guys, get ready.
I know she did.
Oh, okay.
Happy
birthday,
man. Happy birthday to man. Happy birthday, dear man. Happy birthday to me. Guys, they're all making me laugh.
Oh, the smoke got in my nose.
You did it.
There you
Time
go.
to lift the candles.
No, I'm going to go cut it out because everybody wants a piece of
Can
cake.
I
Misha.
I want
Man,
flower.
I want
flower.
No. Smells like mustache.
I love your unibrow.
Do you like my unibrow?
No, not at all.
Do you like mine? Wait, Aisha, can you just...
the kids went upstairs. Sounds like a herd of elephants up there. But at least there's no fights, there's no squabbles. There's some screams and shouts, but not bad ones. But I said 9 o'clock's the cutoff, you guys, so you have to hunker down in your room. You don't gotta get to sleep, but you gotta get the high heck up out of here. So, we'll see how that goes. But they're having a good time. Maze and Misha are playing around with them too. So, that's nice. Because sometimes things don't always work out that way. But my feet are up on the couch. Violet's here beside me. Got my fancy carbonated water, drinking a wine glass. I got all those meals packed in the deep freezer. I still have some cooked meat to work with, like those ribs I did, and steak. And I could throw the steak and the rest of the broccoli in there, but I might doctor it up a little bit more with some bean sprouts tomorrow. But it's 7:21 now. I'm tired. And I just don't have it in me to do more food stuff right now, but tomorrow I will. The girls go home. I told the parents anytime before lunch, you know what I mean? You don't have to rush here first thing in the morning. But when they go, it'll be a little more relaxed, and I might get my mind right and get back into that groove. But at least all upstairs is clean, except for the computer desk. But everything else, and maybe my room. But it's not terrible, but it's not like their room. Now, hard to say what their rooms will be like by tomorrow. Mally's will still be clean because she was only here for an hour after school. Misha and Maze's won't be too bad, but there's 4 little girls in Messiah's room. They had 2 bags of popcorn. I'm scared to look. Well, good morning, friends. It's the next day. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Violet insisted that we get up. And it's snowing out. It's a little teeny tiny. It'd be like a mist if it was warmer. But it's snowing. Oh, Maze just came in my room. He couldn't turn the light on in the upstairs bathroom, so of course then Violet got up, and I'm just like, okay, well, I guess it's time to get up. I don't even know if Messiah and her friends slept at all last night. I went to bed probably 10:30. Got up around 12:30. Again, to help Maze with the light. I need to get his stool back there, I guess. And they were still in their room talking. The light was off. They have like a little lamp. But yeah, anyways, it's a birthday sleepover. What you gonna do? As long as they're not making a bunch of ruckus and stuff, it's all good. So I'm glad I'm up before those guys get up, so I can just have a moment. And yeah, I'll go back and have my vinegar and coffee and check that broth, and I'll finish working with food today. Just last night it was just too hairy to do it. Anyways, I'll be back. Oh, you can see my shadow in Violet's shadow. Cool. Friends, well, this is what I'm going to have for supper. Oh, for goodness sakes. I haven't even had a snort off of that yet. For breakfast, for the kids. Usually I'd make pancakes or something, you know, if we have extra kids here, but I'm not this time. I bought this yesterday, you've seen in the haul, like the 2 things of chocolate chip muffins, 2 things of banana bread. I just took some butter out to soften a bit so they can butter their stuff. And I have some of those leftover yogurts. I'm going to put them back out on the porch. I just wanted to show you because it's cold out there. Vanilla yogurts, I'll set those out too. They can have that. And they can eat the whole thing if they want to. I don't care. But that way they can get their bellies full. Violet just had her brekkie. Was it good? Was it good? Oh, stretch it. But I'm going to go sit out there and have my coffee. Oh, these are still going. They're just around 2. They're good. I won't probably can them up today, maybe tomorrow. I'm just going to let them keep going. And just because I'll end up moving these over here for now. when I start cooking, just so I can use my stovetop, and then I put them back after. Alright guys, I had my coffee. I can hear the girls upstairs now, but they haven't made their appearance yet. Wonder if it's still snowing. Doesn't appear to be right now. But maybe it'll start up again later. I see I got a message from Allie. She wants to be picked up early today. I said, well, I'll let your daddy know when he gets up, because I can't leave with all these kids in my house. She's probably still sleeping right now, though, like she sent it in the middle of the night. So, I don't know. There. I just washed my face and brushed my teeth. Violet's there with her baby lamb. But the sun is starting to come up. Beautiful, beautiful. Now unload the dishwasher. I turned this on when I went to bed last night, like how I steamed a bunch of broccoli and everything. And there's not much. That's a jar of beets my son ate last night. The rest of them, just a couple of things. So, but that way we can start fresh and move on with our day. Alright, the girls and Maze are downstairs. Misha's still up there snoozing, but I'm just getting the breakfast buffet open for business. There's some plates. I hacked off a chunk of butter, banana bread, chocolate chip muffins, yogurts, and spoons, so they can eat it all, and we'll be good. I'm gonna make a trip to the compost, loading up the dishwasher. I'm gonna turn that on when I get back, and yeah, so far so good. You want your breakfast first? It's up to you. You don't have to have it now, or you can have it when you come back in.
Do you guys want to have breakfast first, or do you want to go out first?
We want to go outside. It's pretty chilly out. I just brought some compost out. My fingertips are froze. I'm just getting the dishwasher going now. That's full. There's a frying pan here that didn't fit in there, but yeah. Once I can clear this mess up, I can start working on something else. So, but I just need to know whether to leave this out, or if they're going outside, I'll cover them back in so they don't get dried out. So, Maze! Well, at least there'll be some left for Misha. But I'm just going to close those cases up so it doesn't dry out. They can have more if they want. Whatever. Alright. It's 20 after 8. I gotta clear my stovetop off. Jeez. There. I'm going to spray and wipe my stove, and we'll figure out what we're going to do next. So I'll be back. Alright guys, those guys are still out there eating their breakfast. I have a whole bunch of pork chops to cook up. Big old pack here, the big old 5-0. there, there, and there. I'm cooking them all. I'm cooking them all. I can use some for maybe tonight for supper. There's, yeah, like with potatoes and vegetables. I can use some for keto meals, just straight up pork chops. And I usually just cook them with salt and pepper. I don't find I need to do them up. I know sometimes if I do them in the oven, I put cream of mushroom soup over it. That's very good too. Put that over some rice. It's really good. But I am going to do up some pork chops. So.
No.
What?
All I remember I was like, I had to trick her down with the muffin wrapper. I didn't let her eat it though.
Okay.
Like, so say this
You want to do what with Violet?
I'll bring her outside.
Oh, you're going to bring her outside. Okay.
This was the distance of me doing this.
Yeah. Bring her down from where?
Upstairs.
Oh, what was she doing up there?
Nothing. She just followed me up, I think.
Oh.
Tonight was so hot.
Hot?
Yes.
Well, you guys were all squished in a room.
Well, we weren't all like exactly sleeping with each other, next to each other that way.
No, I know, but 4 people in a room. Just a minute, guys. I want to rinse this off. I'll get it in the pan. All right, guys. I got 6 in the pan. I have 2, 4, 5 left. But pork doesn't take long to cook at all. I'm going to wait till this comes up to sizzle. I didn't put any oil in here, but pork's kind of fatty. It has a bit of fat on it. I might put a drizzle, though. Maze, you're staying in the house, Bob. Because.
And I just stepped in water.
Yeah, well, go out and finish your breakfast, please.
Look, they have to.
Yeah, you don't worry about them. You can go put your shows on if you want. Oh, you just can't please everybody. You just can't. It's impossible. Those guys are going outside, bringing Violet out to play. It's a little chilly out, but they're kids. They're hardy. There. So, I'm going to try that Larry's on this. Some pepper too. That's all that needs to be done. They're all out there in the porch trying to get their stuff on. Misha's missing all the action, but that's okay. What? That's for Dad's ankle. It has medicine on that patch. You just leave it, please.
Oh, well, when I thought it was a wax stuff.
Yeah.
Those won't when I take the hair off.
Yeah, that's not that. There. I'll be back when this gets a little more closer to being done. I'm going to cut, that one has a big chunk of fat there. I'm going to cut that off. But the rest, yeah. It's 8:31 in the morning. This won't take long and then this meat will be cooked. I have 2 packages of chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast out there I need to do something with. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure something out. So I'll be back. See, they're all running around outside with Violet. Madeline just has a sweater on, for heaven's sakes. The other girls got their jackets open except for Mackenzie. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm on my last go around. The other ones are over here. So then the pork chops will be all done. That's all done. I'm just going to set this in the oven for it to cool down. The oven's off, but just so it's out of somebody's tempting gaze. I just opened the dishwasher. That's all clean. I gotta wait because it's scorching hot. I have the pans in the sink. Soak them with some hot water and soap. I gotta wash those because I gotta do another fry up with some other stuff. Alright guys, I'm trying to get you set up with gloved hands on. I thought before I do another fry up, I'm going to peel some potatoes for tonight's supper. Those guys are running around playing hide and go seek. But I told them they're not allowed upstairs because Misha, my husband, and Marquise is all sleeping up there. So I said, you should have played that outside. There's a lot more places to hide, for goodness sakes. But anyways, I don't know. So anyways, I told the parents to be picked up anytime before lunch. So my husband's still not up yet. I might go give him a poke after because Mally wants, I haven't heard from her this morning, but she'll want to be picked up. She usually wants to come home like shortly after. She's not one to hang in one spot for too long. But that's okay. That's okay. Two of them are looking for... Two of them just ran outside. And I left the door open, of course.
I'm gonna put my shoes on. Zaya! Do you think they're both inside? Probably. But it's lazy with my shoes on. I will go.
Maze, can you shut that door for me when they go out? Shut that door for me. If you have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Violet! Goodness sakes. Watch out. Go to the bathroom. Violet, stay here. Yeah, I don't know where they are. I thought Missouri and Asia were out in the porch, but I don't see them unless they're just not answering me. I don't want them hiding out there after this because I have all that food out there.
Where are they showing the Zaya? Spill it. Where are they showing the Zaya? They're outside, right?
They went in the porch. They might be in the porch or outside.
Not in the porch.
I saw them open.
You're not allowed to hide outside. I would have my bear you guys.
You said you guys weren't hiding outside. That's not fair.
You guys suck.
That's not fair at all.
Listen, Asia came up with the idea, and I just thought it was a good idea.
You suck, Asia.
They're not going to be able to find you if you do that.
Hide from Mackenzie. That
Silly.
I had no shoes on those dogs. It was cold.
Is it?
You suck. Well,
Dude, I heard you walking around so much. Then I heard Val saying, they're outside. Then we were like,
yeah,
running
I
around.
seen you through the window.
Maddie, can you shut that door for me, honey?
Asia, I told you they would get
Thanks, darling.
I saw your leg. Did you know? Did you see us through the window?
I'm just going about my business. I know this video is them at the table and stuff, but I thought I'll sit down, peel some potatoes. I'm sitting on my stool, that's why I'm up so high. Because one of the kitchen chairs is out at the dining room table, and I just don't want to go get it. But, yeah, anyways, they all seem to be getting along really well, which is good. This was kind of a test for Messiah for not having this many people over at once. It's kind of a big deal. So far so good. And we're on the home stretch. I have to go into town after to bring Medea and Evie in. But that won't be till after all the kids go home. It's not really snowing now, so that's good. But yeah, I thought I'll get this, I'll let it soak in cold water. The pork chop's already done. I can pop the top to a couple of jars of my vegetables. And I'll make some creamy whipped potatoes for supper. There's still a little bit of pizza and garlic fingers over from last night, and that's what the kids are having for lunch today. So that'll work out good. And then I can, Violet, what are you doing? Then I can just focus on what I'm doing. I want to fry up some bologna, those 2 packs of chicken thighs, boneless, skinless. I'm thinking I'd like to do some sort of wraps, like a chicken salsa, cheese. I don't think you can freeze sour cream. I don't know, so I
figured
wouldn't put that on it.
I bet besides, and I thought I didn't work with it.
Maybe some peppers for the kids. That would be an easy lunch. Another one would be roast beef with some mustard and onions and things. We'll see. I might do that. I don't have wraps though. Or I could just do up a keto dish with it. Some sort of concoction of keto food mixed together and ring the bell. So, anyways, that's what I'm doing. I don't know how many will be here for lunch, I think, or for supper. I think Marquise goes to work at 4:30, so he might not be here, but
I'll stay in here.
I can always save him a plate and stuff. Go hide in the shower.
I swear to God, you're out here. No.
No. Looking for somebody again outside. I don't think anybody went out. They agreed not to go outside to hide, but I guess they're a bunch of rebels. They don't listen to the rules.
I saw Messiah.
Okay, well, I'll do a few more. Because if there's leftover mashed potatoes, that's okay too. It's not going to go to waste. What I want to do after I'm done this kind of stuff is do some baking, like make well, not baking, but like make some pancakes and some waffles and freeze that. I used to do that a lot. Blueberry muffins and stuff. I know I said this before. I think the last time I did freezer meals, I was going to do a baking freezer meal, but I never got around to doing it. But I have a lot of flour because I bought up a whole bunch when it was in short supply. So I should start using it. I can start making bread again because I'm not going to do that today or probably this week, but I'm feeling that feeling come back, if you know what I'm saying. Our house is a good house for hide and seek when the whole house is open to go hide. But they're stuck to limited downstairs and not in the laundry room. And I didn't want them in the porch because I have some food out there. And it's kind of a mess, to be honest. That's something I gotta do, is straighten up. I can never seem to keep that straight. Never. But it's just book bags and jackets and mittens and hats, and book bags and jackets and mittens and hats, and sometimes freezer meals on the deep freezer, just on top because it's cold, like a fridge freezer out there. Okay, I'll do one more. These guys like potatoes. My dad loves potatoes. I think they would eat just potatoes if I gave that to them. Whip them up, season them. Mace, you're not hiding in the laundry room, bub.
Here. Hi, Mace. Hello, I didn't hear the door close. Nope. Okay. I found Maze first.
Maze, come on over there. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
It's probably slippery from the snow or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go in the laundry room, Maze. It's a mess in there. I don't need people up in there.
No.
It's not really a mess, but just I don't want them all up in there. Not today. Okay, Tracy, stop, because I will peel it till it's a mound. There. But I mean, this seems like a lot, but I got a house full of people that I feed on a regular basis. So, yes. I'm just going to rinse these potatoes, cover them with cold water, put a lid on it, and set it out in the porch because it's cold out there. And then when it comes 4 o'clock, I'll put them on the stove, turn them on, throw some salt in there, and let them bubble. Let them bubble till they're cooked. So I'll be back. All right, it's 9:41. Miss Misha made her appearance. Lazy bones. She's just having some banana bread. I had a roast beef in the fridge. I'm putting it in the slow cooker. I use the rest of these frozen diced onions. I'm going to put a thing of onion soup mix in here and some water and let it go on low all day so it's super tender and shreddable. And I'll put that in some sort of beef wraps, whether today or tomorrow, but I'll have it all ready to rock and it's not sitting in my fridge. All right, we're going to have stories around the frying pans today. That's what this should be called. Frying Pan Chronicles or something. Oh, Medea's just messaging me. Just a second. All right, guys, this is the boneless, skinless chicken breast I took out of the freezer. I'm going to rinse it, and we're going to cut it up a little smaller. I'm not going to dice it up teeny tiny, but just stretch it out and cut it in half and figure out what I'll do with it after. Guys, between Mally and Medea and all the kids here, I'm being pulled in every direction. Let me just get that chicken. I just rinsed it good in here. I got the dishwasher going. I just want to get any raw meat that I have out cooked. And we'll be using, all the kids are outside except for Maze. I think I hear the door though, or with Violet. So, what are they doing? Are they all actually coming in? Oh, Mally's messaging me again. I'll put you here for a second so you can see them. What?
No, sorry, McDonald's. McDonald's. No, Desire, hang your jacket up, please. So it doesn't get all covering up everybody else's stuff.
No, you guys already have water bottles. Put it
I wanted to go outside with you again because you guys were playing with
You guys have Brian many water bottles up there and we never finished some. Okay, let's go hide and seek again.
Well, Dad's watching TV, or working and stuff, so. All right, okay. I can't do it when they're all running around. Let's get this set up again. Ooh, there, good, good. So, I'm just gonna put some oil in here. Extra virgin olive oil. I need a good sharp knife. Did you have fun outside, Violet? I seen you running around out there. Did you get cold? No. When you get a haircut, I think I am going to get you a sweater though. Because you're nice and fluffy now. You're twice as big as you actually are with your coat as it is. So I'm just cutting these in half. Like they're, I just don't want it to, they're like that. I'm just going to cut it in half. I don't know, I have a bunch of ideas for this. Some sort of a curry chicken. I mean, I could make a non-keto version, which would be delicious, but it would be torturous for us. We'll see. I don't know if I needed both pans. I'll use both pans now that I have it out, but probably cook faster. While it's sniffing around. Good luck finding something there, sister. I just swept the floor. Well, yeah. I mean, I could put it all in one pan, but this just makes it easier. Perfect. And then I have all those beef or pork ribs that I did not yesterday, the day before. They're all cooked, but I need to do something with them and pack away and etc. All right, guys, I'm just up on a chair looking to see what I got. What do I got? Yep, not that one. I better turn these down because I don't know what I'm doing yet. Turn it down. Turn it down. Make sure my muffin top isn't poking you in the face. Let's see this one. Mustard, poultry, mustard, poultry. This must be all mustard and poultry. Thyme. I'm looking for some curry. It's probably down on the freaking bottom shelf, for goodness sakes. Let's see. We'll see. That needs to stay down. Don't need the cinnamon or the chili powder. I'll use some onion powder. We have a ton of spices. We use a lot of them. I'll put some cumin in there. There's the curry powder. Onion powder. I got some paprika down there already. Red pepper flakes, why not? Chili powder. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good. Oh, garam masala. I have some of that too. I believe it's above the stove. I am just going to throw up a concoction. I'll be like experimenting. And as long as I don't poison us, I'll call it a success. Oh. Goodness sakes. Alright, where is that's hot sauce? Those guys are out there hollering. Wieners. Nope. Nope. No. Ooh. There, I don't want you sticking to the bottom. Get you coated in that olive oil. Come on. And I know some spices have carbs in them. Myself, I don't really count those. I mean, I don't. So I should have been putting turmeric in everything that I cooked for freezer meals. It's very good for you, especially if you have black pepper with it. But I'm putting that in. Should have put it in those egg dishes, all that stuff I made yesterday. Completely forgot about it. I will put a little Lowry's. Oh, I know what I can put. This is that broccoli Misha cut up yesterday and didn't finish it. So I'm going to put some of that in. It's not steamed, it's not nothing, but I'm doing it. By the time we're done with this, it'll be cooked. Cooked and tasting like chicken. Onion powder. That was a big chunk that fell out. Start putting some of this stuff away so it's not, I don't need, where's the Shire sauce? That has anchovies in it, I think. If I was to get it, Mom got me one a long time ago. I can't find it here in town. I'd probably have to order it. There's Worcestershire sauce, like a vegan one that doesn't have anchovies in it. So I'm allergic to fish, so I can't have that. Same with Caesar salad dressing. Can't have it. All right, pepper. I'm debating on curry or fajita seasoning. I'm thinking the fajita, the curry powder. I'll add that in a little bit. I'm gonna add a little red pepper flake. I like a little heat. And if I have a can of diced tomatoes, I might put that in there with the curry. I don't generally want to use like pasta tomato sauce, but I gotta move this stuff around. Yeah, I'm sure I had that Marcella stuff. And this would be good on its own, I'm thinking, or over some steamed vegetables, or like cauliflower rice or something. Cauliflower would be good in that too. Just a minute, I'm going to do one more gander up there to see if I can find that other stuff. I found it, it was up there. Sorry. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, Indian masala. It's good. I found a can of coconut cream. 50% off. Oh yes. I made sure I checked the date, and I don't always go according to the dates. Oh, just a minute, Mason's crying. So, I don't have any diced tomatoes myself, but down in my basement, I have whole tomatoes I canned in 2017. Yeah, they're still good. I use this stuff. Still good. I'm going to take them out. I'm probably going to strain them. I wouldn't, but I just don't want this to be all watery. And drop those in. They're going to fall apart when I start moving them around. I turned the chicken down really low, just while I went down there to look for these. And this is better anyways, because there's nothing in it. I might have put a squirt of lemon juice, maybe, I forget. I think I have an old video when I did this. It's when I started YouTube. But the seal is still good. It smells delicious. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Listen. You hear that? Perfect. I just rinsed the jars off, but yeah, I'm going to strain this and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm just going to dump some here and some over here. Seeds and skins and all. I turn the heat back up so we can get this going. And we'll be good, we'll be good. I am going to throw some curry up in here, a bit of coconut cream or coconut milk. Well, it's cream. And it's 3 grams of carbs per 1/3 cup. So I am not going to use this whole can. And again, this is going to be several meals, so it's not like I'm going to be eating a whole bunch of that. So I'll put that fajita seasoning back. That's the poultry seasoning. I'll put cumin in here. You going now? I'll just message her and let her know. Oh. Okay. And where's the what?
There's a white chocolate cake.
Oh. Well, somebody will come to the door. I don't know which one it is. Oh, just a minute. All right, that was one of the girls' dads just came to get her. I said, how are the roads? He's like, kind of greasy. I said, well, drive carefully. So 1 down, 2 more to go, but they've been so good. They really have. Maze just went upstairs crying, but I had to get after them about that. I mean, recognize he's only 5 years old. Oh, just a minute. No, my husband was just leaving to go get Mally. I just have to say, you know, drive carefully, love you, and all that stuff. The guy said that the roads are slippery, so of course he just rolls his eyes at me. Yeah, I know. I can't help. But yeah, I had to tell him, I'm like, Mace is only 5 years old. You guys are twice as old as him. If he doesn't understand all the rules to the game, you don't need to get after him about that. Just let it go. Let it go. And they're like, well, I'm like, if you really don't want to play, then you go up in your room and you guys play up there yourselves. Don't be down here and doing that. But then it all worked out in the end. See, this is cream. It doesn't smell bad, so it's not like the coconut milk, I hope. Still haven't put that curry in here yet. That's all I'm going to put in there. Oh, sour cream would be good too. Never thought of that. Goodness sakes. I have leftover sour cream from the taco salad. Not from yesterday, but the day before. On Thursday. Ooh, I can smell that as soon as I open it.
Stop. Okay, anyways, do you think we could put on a different video on TV?
What's on there right now?
One of Dad's shows.
You can, but I'm telling you, Zai, if Maze comes downstairs, there's no fighting with him. What? Okay, well, it has to be something that everybody likes, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I want to just dump this in because I do love myself some curry. Just curious. Has no carbs. So, hip hip hooray. A heaping tablespoon of each. And I'll go from there. We'll see. Maze came out here when that dad was here. He's like, I smell something weird. I said, it's my cooking. I don't think I met him before. He seemed very nice. I've met Mackenzie's mom before, but I don't think I ever met her dad. This is going to have to simmer. I think this chicken's cooked, but I'm going to let it simmer in this sauce for a while. And yeah, I think this will be good. I'm a genius, guys. I'm a genius. I'll take you off there in a second so you can have a good gander at it. Oh, did I put this in? I forget. Did I put some of this in? Violet, did I put some of this in? That's that masala stuff. Like for tiki masala or something. Has a little bit of probably everything I put in here. Coriander, cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, red pepper, dehydrated vegetables, bell pepper, celery, onion, carrot, garlic, salt, brown sugar. This must have 1 gram of carbs for a half a teaspoon. Yeah, well, that's all I'll put in there. Garlic, salt, brown sugar, yeast extract, and on and on and on and on. So this is all I'm adding to it. If I wanted a little more, I will add sour cream to it, but I'll taste it, see what I think of it. Maybe I'll dump this all right in here. It's not one of my deep pans, but it's tall enough that it can take this. It can take it. While it's right here by my feet. Excuse Excuse me, Your Majesty. She likes playing with the kids, but then she wants a break too. Oh, yes. This is just marvelous. Almost like I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to turn this on medium. And I might put a lid on it with the sliver out of it so it can still evaporate a bit. But I'll put it on a 4. And I might let it go for 45. And the chicken will get a little more tender, I'm thinking. Like I know, because I don't, but I'm just guessing. And it'll ensure that it's cooked. Ah, come on, you son of a gun. Just like that. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean up these spices. And wait for that dishwasher to be done, because I got a bunch of bologna to slice. I want to fry up a bunch of bologna and fry up a bunch of eggs. Not like I did, like not scrambled eggs, but actual eggs. And I don't know why, it's faster doing it in the frying pan, but I do have that big grill thing. I haven't decided yet, so I'll be back. All right, I gotta talk fast. I'm listening to The Cure. I'm slicing up some onions because I'm gonna put them in that turkey roaster because I'm gonna put that turkey in the oven. Ooh, I'm crying, guys. Always, I will always love you. I forgot I had this in the freezer. I'm gonna defrost one of these chunks and put it in that curry. All right, I rinsed the bird good. I have a couple onions on the inside, onions on the bottom. Poultry seasoning, I lathered it in butter. Little salt and pepper, onion powder, just all over. I'm cooking it breast side down because it'll stay nice and juicy. I put some water in there and it's going in the oven. Shut that door, hon. Oh, you're getting a plate. Mally just got home. I put that turkey in the oven and wrapped up the pork chops. My husband brought me a Tim Hortons, so I'm gonna have that. All right, friends, all the kids are gone. I'm just reheating some pizza and garlic fingers. This is Misha. She wants 2 pieces of pizza, 3 garlic fingers. Mazaya only wants 1 piece of pizza, so she has 5 garlic fingers. Maze has 1 piece of pizza and 2 garlic fingers, but there's another piece of pizza on the side in case she wants it. Or he wants it. And Mally already had some when she got home. I'll get some sauce. Hold your horses. All right. They're eating casually. Watch your cheek doing on my table. That's still what's left. There's enough for, you know, later on if need be. So I just put the rest of the garlic fingers in with the pizza and we're good. All right, guys. Well, it's 20 after 12. And I'm heading over to Medea's house to pick up her and Evie because we're bringing Evie to his pappies. And Cody's working, so she got no vehicle. First and foremost, though, I need some gas. Oh, the roads are kind of greasy. We're going to have to take it low and slow. Safety, safety. All right, hi. I just hooked him up. I'm just waiting for Medea to come out. It's 12:37. So we're good. And the roads are, you know, they're covered, but they're not deep snow. But it still can be quite greasy if you're not careful. But yeah, we'll just zip in there. I'll bring Medea back home and head home. And check on that food. I shut that curry off. The roast beef's still in the slow cooker. The pork chops are wrapped up in foil. What else do I have? Oh, and the turkey's in the oven. So, yeah. And the kids had lunch. So we're good. Right, Evie? Right, Evie? All right, guys. Well, Evie was dropped, and I just had a brush with the law, honestly. I had 2 cop cars pull me over at the same time. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what did I do? But they were very nice. And asked if I was on such and such a road. I said no. And of course, Medea's sitting there, right there beside me. This was right up across from the Tim Hortons, and you know, everybody's probably staring. He's like, oh no, you're not the ones we're looking for. They were looking for a red van with 2 people in the front seat. And they're like, I don't know how many red vans there are around this town or something like that. I'm like, oh, sorry, it's not us, but yeah, 2 cop cars. Like in a frantic rush trying to find this red van with 2 people in the front seat. I don't know, but it wasn't me. But my heart jumped up into my throat, I can tell you that much. I'm thinking, well, I have my license with me. My insurance and registration's all valid. What the freaking flip-flop did I do? I wasn't speeding. I wasn't cutting anybody off. I wasn't road raging or nothing like that. But anyways, yeah, that was my brush with the law today. God. We stopped at Superstore. I picked up a few things. I was going in because Medea had to go in. Oh, here she comes. Now we're at the Big W. She was just getting something here, but I wasn't going in, so I'll be back. All right, guys. Well, I've been home for a little while, but I had to charge you guys. My phone was completely dead. But this is that curry chicken all done. It's still just a smidge warm, so I'm going to put it in a container. I just won't freeze it until it cools down. I'm going to not divide this up in individual meals because I know I would eat this for a couple of days in a row. I'm just going to put it in one big container and freeze it. And yeah, that's one more thing off my list. Alright guys, I just took this out of the oven. I don't think it's quite done yet, but I'm going to leave it out for a minute because I'm going to put some tater tots. I'll show you what I got from town real quick. But I decided to make a tater tot casserole or 2 for a freezer meal as well. Alright, I'll show you quickly what I got in town. I was thinking I had a package of hamburger in the fridge, and then I seen hamburgers on sale. This one is $5.16. I'll make a couple of tater tot casseroles. These blocks of cheese were 2 for $10, so I got 2. And then I thought tater tot casserole. Usually I get the ones McCain's Tasty Taters because I've never seen them like that. We don't call them tater tots, or maybe they just don't have them here in my local area. But these are the no-name potato puffs. So I like to roast these before I put them in the casserole. Some people do, some people don't. But I'm going to get a big cookie sheet of those. Fry up this and the other package I have in the fridge for it. And yeah, just whip it up. I also got, you know, I got to get something 50% off. Some contact lens solution. My husband uses contacts, so I got that. And I couldn't resist getting more, what are these called? Croissants. Yeah, regular $3.99, 50% off. So I'm going to get a sheet out and put this in while I have the turkey sitting out. How long does this take? $4.50 for 16 to 20 minutes. When they're done, I'll put the turkey back in. All right, I did a bag and a half. So this is a big sheet, this is a smaller sheet, and that should be enough for 2 tater tot casseroles, I would say. So I have the oven at 450. I'll do them for 20 minutes and check them because I have 2 pans. It'll take a little longer, and might have to shimmy and shake them a bit and put them back in. We'll see. But yeah, these are going to go, and I'm going to get that hamburger going. I'm just going to sizzle this hamburger up. I'm using the same curry chicken pan. I don't even care. With some onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. You know, the usual. And I'll bring you back. Alright, that's all done. The first round of the hash browns or tater tot thingies aren't even up yet. But looky. She's got to be right beside me. It's medium ground, so I had to drain that fat off. I don't need it all greasy. It's already going to be rich enough. Alright, I was just looking around what I can put in there. I have 2 things of Alfredo sauce. I don't know if I'm going to use all of this stuff. I'm just digging stuff out. A can of cream of mushroom soup. And I have more cream of mushroom soup, but then I found cream of celery. I might throw that up in there just to switch it up a bit. And I have some sour cream and some milk. And some cheese. Yeah. Heart attack on a plate, but it's not an everyday meal. Alright. Put the meat back in there. I'm going to start adding stuff to it. And we'll go from there. I do have some shredded cheese in the fridge that was left over from the other days. But I might need more, but I bought that cheese today, so I can do that. I can do whatever the heck I want is really the thing about it. I was trying to think of the word. Actually, I'm not going to put water in there and shake up. Timer off. Violet, you can either move or just don't stand up or you're going to bump your noggin. She's not going to move. I know she's not. She's that kind of lady.
Stabbing into my foot.
Well, I'm dealing with stuff. Can you ask Dad? Should try to flip him around a bit. Ah, don't fall. Don't fall. They're not quite browned yet. I probably won't hit them all, but and this was on the bottom rack. I'm gonna put this one on the top rack next. Maze, you gotta skedaddle, please. He's rolling around on the roller skates. You can stay in here, but just don't come over around where I am. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Yeah, some people put them on frozen. And I tried that before. It just wasn't quite as good for me. I like them kind of with a little bit of a crunch. Oh, well, Violet can eat that one if she wants to.
Is this one of those nuggets?
Yeah, potato nuggets,
Tater tot.
tater tot.
It's just meat, so she can have it. Right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you can notice. Well, maybe you can't see her, but she didn't flinch. Oh, no. No. Never mind. Never mind.
But what?
I was going to get you to get the milk, but I think it's out on the porch.
No, I will get it. I can get it.
Well, you better be careful. This is that cream of mushroom. It's totally rich, guys. I know you can't really see me a whole lot, except my chin, my talking mouth. But I thought, you want to see the big old mess I'm going to be making. The big old mess. Oh. I'm just going to, I don't think it's heavy. There's some milk out of it.
It's like medium heavy.
Yeah, it's like half full. I don't need a whole bunch. Yeah, see, I don't know how much stuff I'm actually going to put in because it's only 2 packs of hamburger. But again, this is a good family favorite. Well, as long as it's something they like, it's always a family favorite, so. But this is one that they will all eat, not just.
Well, I almost dropped the milk.
Oh, I'm more worried about you. You're rolling around on roller skates.
Yeah.
What the heck? I'm just gonna put a little milk in that
But you don't
Alfredo.
want me to go to the ambulance.
I don't want you to go to the ambulance. No, I don't. Yeah, I couldn't believe the police, both of them, lights flashing and everything today. Wieners. I don't know who they were looking for or why they were looking for them. But it wasn't little old me, that's for sure. Maybe I'll turn it on high just so I'm impatient. Oh, I didn't turn that timer back on. I'm gonna do another 20. And that is still piping hot. The turkey, I mean. That'll go right back in the oven. Because once I assemble these, I don't need to bake them. I'm not gonna bake them. I'm just gonna let them cool and wrap them and freeze them. And then when I go to use them, someday I don't feel like cooking or it's a busy day or something, I will take it out, ideally the night before, let it defrost, pop it in the oven, warm it up. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not that efficient. I take it out the day of and I just put it in a little longer, maybe a little lower, and it still turns out. It all comes out in the wash. All comes out in the wash. So, yeah, that's pretty good.
After you're done this, can you bring me?
I'm not going to a store now, Mish. Dad might
Just
after.
downtown.
I know. But I don't want to go out again. I love you.
It's just.
Well, just maybe after Dad will, hon. Yeah, I want that. I want to add this. I just don't need to add any sour cream. I'm just thinking that hint of celery without the kids having to eat around the chunks of celery. It's funny because they love celery, but they don't like it mixed up a whole lot.
I don't know how.
And yeah, this will be good. Now I already seasoned the meat, so I don't really need to season this a whole lot. Maybe when I get it in the pans, I'll just do one thin layer of S&P. You want a bowl of slop? Yeah, she says yes. All right, can you put this milk back out in the porch? Oh, I'm sorry, Misha. She was holding a drink up to her mouth and I elbowed it. I'm sorry. At least I didn't knock your tooth out.
What teeth?
Yeah. Then I can really call you Gumby. Yeah, this is good. This is good.
I like glasses that are thick so they don't break when they fall that much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just turning this right on low. That's pretty much done. I put it in the pan, put a layer of the tater tots, throw some cheese on it, and call it a day.
I know that.
This will be enough for 2 pans. Perfect.
32.
So I'll bring you back when those tater tots are done, and we'll throw it together. Alright, I think I'm going to shred up just one of these blocks of cheese to go with the other cheese that I have shredded, because it's nice to have block cheese too if I want to cut it up for trays and stuff. And there's still some of the Smartie cake left and a little bit of that other cake, so that's what they're having for dessert, because we need to get the high heck out of here.
One that you bought and just that.
Yeah, so I have my food processor set up, so I'm going to do one of these. There we have it. There's always some that gets caught there, but don't worry. I always get it out because I'm not wasting a single bit if I can help it. So I'm going to put this in the bag of shredded cheese I have in the fridge, and that way there's no shortage of cheese.
They're an easy game to play. There's an easy thing to say. New socks, 2 socks, no socks, 2 socks. Learn that. New socks, 2 socks. New socks, new socks.
Shimmy, shimmy, shake, shimmy, shake, shimmy, shimmy. I'm just going to assemble these tater tot casseroles while Misha reads, what is it called? Fox and Socks, Dr. Seuss. I read that a million times to Medea.
Dr. Seuss, not Deuce.
I said Dr. Seuss.
Well,
Anyways.
you just did.
Watch out, Violet, you big old...
No socks.
Oh, Maeve, be careful, darling. Yeah, well, I'll have to take a gander at those after. Oh, I should take a picture of this. Just a minute.
Lucy's.
I don't know. I don't know if that recorded any of this. I just dumped the stuff in here. And now I'm just putting the tater tots over it. I would like for these to be a little browner, but that's okay. At least I know that they're freshly cooked. Oh yeah, they're...
And edible.
And edible, yes. True that, Maze. True that. right, there we have it. I'm just gonna let this cool down real good and then wrap it and bag it and freeze it. I forgot to put that turkey back in the oven. I got to do that now.
Mr. Fox, I hate this game.
Oh boy.
This game makes...
All right, guys. Well, it is 20 after 4. I'm just turning these spuds on now. I need to throw some salt in the pot. I'm going to clean my stovetop off after these are done. And yeah, the tater tot casseroles, I'm going to get a clean tea towel and just throw them over top of there. Don't, Misha, until they're cooled down enough. Turn it down. It's loud, Maze, or I'm going to shut it right off. Jeepers. Party central, I guess. Oh, those potatoes are bubbling. Bubbling. I just went upstairs to try to unload my phone, but my computer's clogged up, so I'm taking stuff off my computer to put on my external drive, and then I can unload my phone. But I'm just going to nuke those pork chops, pop the top of one of my jars. I'll probably just do one, and then they can have a croissant to go along with it. A croissant! And that's going to be supper. So that's good. That turkey, I have 46 minutes left on it. I'm not going to debone that tonight. That roast beef, it's in the slow cooker. It's been going all day. It's probably done. I'm just going to let it go until after supper, just to be sure. I want it nice and shreddable, because tomorrow I'll make some sort of beef wraps. And I was right at Superstore today, for goodness sakes. Forgot to get wraps. I need blue recycle bags too. So, one of those days. Anyways, I'll be back. All right, we're listening to the witch doctor. But I just took this out from the basement, home canned peas. I'm mashing the potatoes, and I'm gonna heat up the peas and the pork in the microwave. All right, this is the supper. Quick, simple, easy, you know. I haven't heated those up yet. I'm just doing this for aesthetic purposes. But I did heat this up. I'm gonna divide this amongst the little ones. The bigger kids can just eat it right off the bone. The little ones can too, but I just thought it'd be easier. The mashed potatoes, well, whipped up potatoes, the peas, and the croissants. So this is what I'm going to do. Make some plates and ring the dinner bell. It's off. Just a minute. All the kids have their food. I did a plate up for Marquise and Kara because he's gone working.
We all have one piece.
Yeah, this one's Kara's and this one's Marquise's. He doesn't like peas, but he's got to have at least one. So there's his pea.
What happened to me?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna wrap these ones up. I did Mally a plate too. She's upstairs snoozing, I think. So when she gets up, she can have sup too. But she has a plate just like this one. Guys, that's the last of the meals. This isn't for anybody in specific, but I put it in here. So if somebody doesn't want whatever the heck I make tomorrow for supper, this is going in the microwave. It's this or that, just like black sheep. So anyways, oh yeah, Marquise and Kara's plates are wrapped up. This will be just sitting out on the deep freezer, so I don't got any more room in my fridge. But it's cold out there. It'll be good enough. But now I need to start working on something else. All right, guys, I'm still cleaning up the supper mess. Still haven't done my stovetop. I am going to do it before I start cooking more things. I don't have a lot of cooking to do. I was gonna just try to handle the stuff I already have cooked, assemble it in some sort of a meal so I can freeze it and move on to the next thing. Oh. Oh. This has got to be, yeah, that sucker's done. Look at that beauty. Look at that. I know, I think it's Thanksgiving. I always cook my turkey's breast down, but one time I did it overnight, and it's just on low, but it all popped open like the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It was still delicious, but it just it popped open it was the back, so of course it looks like a giant mess, but it was a delicious giant mess. Anyways, this, I need to move off my stovetop. I have a, ooh, I'm out of breath, cooling rack over there on my table. I'm gonna carry that over there, clean my stovetop, and bring that cooked beef, like steak that I sliced up, over, and we're gonna work with that. All right, guys. This is that steak that oh, you're not gonna be able to see that very good. They're just like strips. They're cooked. I'm gonna turn it on high just so they can start loosening up. I'm splattering it already. Jeesh. Oh, shoot. The bean sprouts I bought 2 days ago don't look like they're any good anymore. I was gonna mix that in here. Well, that sucks. But I do have that steamed broccoli. I was gonna put the bean sprouts and beef, warm it up, put some seasoning on it, and put it over top of a bed of steamed broccoli. But maybe I'll just put the broccoli in here and season it up, and voila, that's what you got. That might be what I have to do now. So, yeah, those bean sprouts look all mush. Broccoli does too, but I know that's okay. That's been steamed yesterday. Well, it's all in the same video, so you know. Oh, I'm sitting on my stool. Yeah, this is, no, I have ribs left. I just brought those in the kitchen too. Actually, I'll be back. I'm gonna see if there's a keto rib sauce recipe, or maybe I'll just freeze them cooked, and then when I go to use it, I don't know, just a minute. All right, well, I thought I used up all these mushrooms, but I didn't. It's another pack of portobello mushrooms, so I'm just gonna kind of chunk it up and put it in here with the beef, and I'll be back. I was just thinking of how I'm gonna season this, because I don't really know what the heck I'm doing. Lots of mushrooms in there. I found this. It's probably more for like a, well, it's a dressing mix. Greek seasoning. Is there a Greek beef dish? Like, would that be outrageous? I was thinking I'd put that and some heavy whipping cream in there maybe. Or I could try sour cream just to make it thicker. So it's kind of like a meaty Greek sauce with some broccoli. I might try that. Alright. I don't plan on putting the broccoli in here. I'm just going to put that in those individual containers and put this over top of it. I have sour cream. This is the leftover from the taco salad on Thursday, but I do have another full tub. This might be a complete flop, but I'll eat it anyways, as long as it doesn't make me sick. Are you guys cringing at home? Like, when I think of Greek, I think of yogurt. I don't eat yogurt. I don't care for yogurt myself. My husband likes yogurt, but I'm just going to mix it around. This is a little heavy whipping cream. Should have put an egg in here too. Mally, can you get that other thing of sour cream on the porch floor? It's cold out there. I'm going to turn it up. I didn't put much cream in it because I don't want it to be all liquid. Thank you. I'm experimenting. Monday. They're not open on the weekend. But I will. We're going to try it. Oh, it doesn't have a sprinkle thing. There is cheese. But I have no idea how much to put in. Smells good. I smelled it. Oh, I have cream cheese too. And then I can sprinkle it with cheese. Oh my Lord. Talk about interesting. Oh.
Digby. I know I've asked if you have any dogs. I found out a lot of cats do this too. Follow you around everywhere. So yes, she still does that. Violet does that. But she's like a cow in the middle of the road sometimes. When you're walking through a doorway, she'll just stand there. She doesn't even try to move out of the way. You got to nudge her with your knee. Not hard, but it's like, how dare you walk past me? It's like the troll under the bridge. You got to say a password or something. That's what she's like. Now, for all you guys, do you have somebody like that? She's not mean or growl or anything. She just stands there. Like, looks at me like, what am I supposed to do about it? Well, all you got to do, Violet, is move your skinny little backside out of the way. This is cream cheese. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to try it. Just going to try it. It's going to be a creamy dish that I'll eat with broccoli and probably some more vegetables the day of. I'm just washing my fingies. Is really not what I was intending to do with this, but I don't regret it. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Splashed it over there at her. I'm trying not to scratch my pot, my pan. I'm going to taste a little bit to see if it needs more seasoning. Now, I think when I cooked this beef, it was probably like salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Like, that's the general staples I put on everything. But I'm going to see this. Oh, yes. Let me see what I have in here. Rice, broccoli, zucchini with kale. Why not? Won't put it all in. I'll put a chunk, but not all of it. There's a couple of big chunks that'll loosen up. I might need to add some more sour cream or something. Come on. I should have put this in the microwave to let me get a little bowl and put those chunks in for a bit so they break up. What am I doing, Violet? What am I doing? I'll just put those in for a few seconds just to try. 25. We'll see if that does anything. See if that does anything. Now this sauce, it's not like a whole bunch of sauce, you can see that. But over top of some broccoli, it'll kind of drizzle down a little bit. It'll be good. It'll be good. That helped a little bit, but not as much as I hope, but that'll have to do, pig. That'll have to do. Here comes some roller skates. I don't know if it's Maze or Misha. He's almost as fast as she is now. Almost. Not quite.
Mom,
Yes.
do you think downtown is closed?
No, it doesn't close till 9 o'clock, I think. She wants to go down to the store because her tooth fairy left her some money.
Can we go?
I'm not going down to the store, honey. I'm trying to make a lovely meal for you guys and myself for the freezer. Do you want another croissant?
No, I need to get me my money.
Well, don't lose it. And if you do lose it, I don't want any crocodile tears. Oh boy, I'm dying to taste this. I'm just gonna try a piece. Let me find a little one, just a little one. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, that sauce isn't super thick, but that's okay because it's going to go down over top of that broccoli. So I'm just going to leave this as is. Go find some containers and we're going to do it up. Do it up. I'll be back. All right, I'm digging around. I don't know how many containers I'm going to need, but I want to have enough containers so I don't have to go fishing around for more. I'd rather have too much than not enough. I'm going to take you off a sec because I want to snap a couple photos. All right, well, oh, let's see here. This might actually be better for the broccoli. This might be actually better for that. I'm not going to shy on the broccoli. I love me some broccoli. Actually, I might put a little cheese on this broccoli before I put that on top of it. Oh, for GD's sakes, I forgot to put turmeric in this too. I could put it in now, but I'm not going to. Ah. Let's get this used up. This broccoli is cold right now, but that's all right. And honestly, I don't mind even if broccoli turns to mush. I still like it. When I was putting that stuff in the freezer today, the tater tot casserole and stuff, I have a big bag of frozen Brussels sprouts, some more cauliflower rice, I think another thing of broccoli, and I'm going to take out next time when I need something. That uses up that broccoli. Just what I want. Just what I want. I'm eating this, so I don't care if it's my fork that I just tasted a piece with. Didn't even put it in my mouth, really. I just grabbed the meat off the end of it. So, oh. All right, let me get it. Oh, I need the cheese. Oh, I like to take photos along the way, so I'll bring you back when they're all in the containers.
Well, hey friends, it is 10 o'clock at night. I just got done editing this video. It's a long one, but you already know that. It's like 2 hours long. You asked for it, you got it. It's all your fault. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me these past couple of days. I squished 2 days together, thinking that it was going to be a short video, but it certainly was not. I got a lot of stuff done. That turkey's done. I left it right in the roaster. I'm just going to put it right out in the porch. That roast beef's done. I left it right in the slow cooker. I put the slow cooker out in the porch. I'm dealing with all that tomorrow, so it's going to be another busy day, but I'm feeling really accomplished. Got a lot of stuff done. I'm trying to squish this so I don't make this video longer than it needs to be. But yeah, I think Messiah had a good time. All the girls are beautiful girls, really got along well. They got on like a house on fire, honestly. It was fantastic. So, and yeah, I still have my sanity, I think, maybe. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, listening to me jibber jabber, having a good old yak, and all that jazz. So with that, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, all right, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.